Well, the book is complete, and I wanted to insert this last video to kind of bring it all together in life. Last November, I lost Dr. Becker, who's the guy and the professor, friend, partner who introduced me to all this. And daily, weekly, for over 15 years, we discuss this dating back to the late 80s in Hawaii. That I ended it in a tribute to Hawaii. Yes, there's 50 states, but Hawaii was the 50th state. I think 50 to 49th, Hawaii and Alaska. Prior to the insertion of the U.S. legal system into Hawaii, it kind of went to the tribal leaders. So dispute resolution, well before it was called mediation or arbitration, which now has been hijacked by the legal system, was the way Hawaiians resolve disputes. It's the way America resolve disputes. There is no requirement. There's millions of disputes, simple to complex, that could be resolved with this technology. But it's more than technology. This is a technology paper, but at least three unique ways is how to use attorneys differently as advisors, offering advisory services by the hour, client for life approach. Because once you build a relationship after getting advisory, much like the consultancies in the accounting industry, they had to get out of consulting and call it advisory or risk advisory. Well, in a way, that's what attorneys do, is they advise you on the risks associated, a legal basis of the dispute, but yet the settling of the dispute is not a legal context. That's why mediation is not a legal thing, okay? It's now that it's hijacked, it's incorporated. Oh, I file a lawsuit, the judge says go to mediation, or file a lawsuit, judge, can I have mediation? But that wasn't the intent. That's not how Dr. Becker taught us, Dr. Slayton. I know when Dr. Becker said to me one time that when he got into this, now his grandfather's father himself went to law school, but he said when he got into it, if ADR, alternative dispute resolution, he never envisioned to be a lawyer or lawyers in mediation. In the court activity around mediation, it's become common. I don't think Hawaii would be too proud. And I thought this is a perfect place to end this book, this version. We plan to update. I mean, this is the 5th version of TDR. And as technology changes and the utilization changes, that's where we see future versions of this book or new editions will be published. As I was trying to conclude, I said, it's the way lawyers can be brought in to the process, what we call Resolve Talk. The analysis, there's an assessment done on the makeup of the disputing parties in emotional intelligence, or EQ. All these brands, I don't like these brands because emotional intelligence seems like some kind of IQ test. I'm more emotionally intelligent than you. No, it's just how your emotions operate, and disputes cloud that. So we have a unique way of doing that. We have a unique human element. It's not a mediator. It's not a lawyer. It's not a judge. It's a person matched to the type of dispute who has expertise in that type of dispute or pursues assisting disputants in that type of dispute, and likely, and in most cases, will have expertise out of their professional life. We call them sort of mature dispute resolution professionals, but not tied to certified Supreme Court mediator. We are not mediation. We are not arbitration. If we had to have a traditional label, it would probably be facilitation. But really what it is AI driven complemented dispute resolution, augmented and complemented by the human element, including analytics of the emotional aspect right from your phone to give you the ability to resolve disputes without ever stepping foot in a courthouse. Now, if you started in the courthouse, you can still come to us. You might be bogged down in 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 years of delays. So if the two parties are willing, they could choose to use us and not lose their spot in litigation. So we're excited. We think it's revolutionary. And this is not ego driven, but my name is David. And what I've been trying to do for, my whole life, but especially dedicated the last 13 years to revolutionizing or disrupting the dispute resolution industry is all culminates in this book. It's the complementing patent and the new Justine AI system. That's when you see that live later in 2026. It'll all make sense. But this book is to help people see a new way to resolve disputes and a process, methodology, and even system architecture that could be technology standards for other people to emulate, although we have some of the concepts patent protected. So thank you for taking the time. Again, as I said in the introduction, Stanley and I both like speaking, or what we say evangelizing. We would be glad to teach or speak to student groups, professional organizations, bar associations, state court conventions, legal. We firmly believe, and this has been refined over nearly 40 years of my life, with input of some of the best people in this industry, including, because we say we're not mediation, we're not arbitration, we're electronic negotiation. And lawyers are not trained in negotiation, as I pointed out. Most law schools, it's elective at best. And yet negotiation, in AI-assisted negotiation, what we call e-negotiation, is the future. There's no requirement to follow the way it has been done. Every industry has been disrupted by technology and now AI. Thank you, and I look forward to providing additional future editions. And thanks for taking the time to read our book and watch our video attachments. Thank you.